Man, I am honestly happy with my life. There was a time where I wasn't happy. I wasn't the happiest. And I didn't care whether I lived or died. But as I grow up, and I grew up, I realized that, the stuff that I was worrying about did not matter at all. Everything that I was worried about, everything that I complained about, none of it mattered because it was so little and it didn't impact my life as much as I thought it was going to. As a kid, you're like, oh, I'm gonna be a kid forever. I'm unstoppable. You have this feeling that you're gonna feel like this forever. You're never gonna be touched. And then I feel like when you hit your teens, it's like kind of a reality check. It's like, oh fuck, maybe I'm not untouchable. Maybe all these things can happen to me. And then you start realizing that life isn't all fucking hunky-dory, There's going to be sad parts. There's going to be happy parts. There's going to be amazing parts. And there's going to be some very messed up parts. There's going to be a lot of laughter, a lot of love, a lot of tears, a lot of hate. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs throughout life. And I think throughout your teens, you're learning how to cope. But then I think that's why so many teenagers, you see are depressed, are sad, are usually on something because they're learning how to cope with growing up. They're learning that, maybe not everything will be all right all the time. You're no longer sheltered from the world like you once used to be. You wake up and you think, okay, maybe I could die today. And, oh, I saw some shit on the news. Maybe that could affect me and somebody else that I love. Maybe they could also die. And then you hit your adult years. You grow up, you grew out of the depression stage because you learned to cope with it. Now your mind is switching to okay, I want to live again. I need to start making a living. I want to grow up, want to get a job. You start wanting to want a job. You want to start wanting a car. You're going to want to start wanting your own things. You're going to want to stop being in your room all the time. You're going to want to start doing things. You're going to want to start having your own money. And you look back at, your teen years and you're like, damn, what was I upset for? What was I pressed for? And you sit back and you're like, damn, I wasted my teen years. But at the same time, without those teen years, you might not be who you are today without those teen years, because those teen years and kid years shifted you into who you are now and formed you and mold you to who you are now. And I think that's kind of beautiful. It's a long road. I know it is. Just bear with yourself and bear with everybody, and never do anything permanent to a temporary problem. And don't get me wrong, sometimes I understand why some people want to die. I get it. But if you can hold out just a little bit more hope for you, for your family, for someone, because there is somebody there who loves you. There will always be somebody there for you. Even if you feel like there won't be, there will be. Whether it's not now but in the future, there's always somebody for someone. Never give up. You know? Never back down, never what? You know? Don't give up. Fucking find that fire, find that fuel in you to push through, to continue on. You gotta find it deep within you, because it is deep within you, even if you feel like it ain't. I felt like that. And everything that I'm saying right now, I'm saying to me, my past self. I'm talking to myself. I'm reflecting on life. Because that's how it is. And I'm talking to you too. To you listening, I'm talking to you. It's worth living. You are worth living. Everything that you do, you're worth it. What you're going through right now, it's worth it. Whether it's good, bad, great. There's always a positive and the negative. It's going to make you a stronger person. Stronger than what you ever thought that you could be. And you're going to be strong. And you got this. You know? I wish I could tell myself this. And, you know, I'm always telling, you know, my cousin that, you know, if he's ever going through anything, you know, it really don't matter. And I tell people this all the time too. Whatever you're going through right now, ask yourself, will it matter within a year? Ask yourself, would it matter within a week, couple weeks, a month, couple months, and a year, couple years? Because probably whatever you're going through right now won't affect you for the negative in a couple years. It's going to affect you in a positive way. Because you're going to grow from it. God damn it, will you grow from it? You know? You just got to ask yourself. You just got to hold on. You got to hold on to a little faith, a little hope. Even if you're not religious, you just got to hold on to something. You know? Enjoy the time that you have as a kid. Enjoy the time that you have as a teen. Enjoy yourself that you have as an adult. And I'd like to think that I could see myself as an old person being like, yeah, you know, some of the shit that I worried about when I was an adult don't matter now because everything's okay. You know, everything will be okay. You know, growing up as a kid, everything was okay. I mean, I had the time of my life as a kid. And even if you don't have the time of your life as a kid, you'll have the time of your life as a teen. And if not a teen, then an adult. There will be good days. There will be great days. There will be bad days. There will be terrible days. That's life. I think we all know that. You know. I love you guys. If you didn't hear it today, I love you. If you don't hear it tomorrow, I love you. I love everybody that supports me. I love everybody that takes the time to listen to my music, listen to me talk. Everybody who's with me in general, you know. Everybody deserves love. Not like serial killers or like fucking, you know, racists, but, you know, some people. Not the really bad people, but we understand the message here. We understand what I'm trying to say. But reflecting back on life, I don't think I'd change anything. Because I wouldn't be who I am today. I mean, I'd change a couple things, don't get me wrong, but for the most part, I wouldn't change a goddamn thing.